President Bodo Tinubu has ordered the immediate reopening of Nigeria's borders with Niger Republic and the removal of all sanctions against the country. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, President Bodo Tinubu has ordered the immediate reopening of Nigeria's borders with Niger Republic and the removal of all sanctions against the country. The president also reversed the suspension of all commercial and financial transactions between Nigeria and Niger. He also approved the lifting of financial and economic sanctions against the Republic of Guinea. This directive complies with the decisions of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government at its extraordinary summit on February 24, 2024 in Abuja to lift economic sanctions against the Republic of Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea. At number 2, no fewer than 500 inmates in each correctional center across the country will receive vocational training and 500,000 naira grant to start up useful ventures after serving their jail terms in the next 12 months, the presidency has said. Senior Special Assistant to the President in Technical, Vocational and Entrepreneurial Education, Abiola Arogundade. Senior Special Assistant to the President in Technical, Vocational and Entrepreneurial Education, Abiola Arogundade, disclosed in Abuja on Wednesday. According to her, the training would cover all the custodial facilities in the country with a focus on inmates who are closer to the end of their jail terms, and they will be trained on vocational skills such as fashion design, information technology, soap making, poultry, and fishing. They would also get financial support of 500,000 naira to set up businesses upon release. At number 3, the federal government has requested information from Binance on its top users in Nigeria and transaction history for the past 6 months. The National Security Advisor's Office is also seeking resolution of any outstanding tax liabilities. This request comes amid the detention of 2 senior Binance executives, Nadeem Anghawala and Tigran Gambrian, who play key roles in Binance Africa operations. The government perceives Binance as a factor undermining efforts to stabilize the naira, leading to restrictions in Binance activities in Nigeria's cyberspace. At number 4, the Rivers State Police Command has authorized Baker Hughes Company Limited to undertake the disposal of expired explosive materials under its custody. The disposal exercise is scheduled from March 12th to March 15th, 2024, supervised by the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit in Bodo Community, Thai local government area. The command urged the public and Bodo residents not to be alarmed by loud sounds during the exercise, assuring that necessary precautions have been taken to mitigate risks. At number 5, the Western Marine Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has intercepted 36 live African grey parrots being smuggled to Ghana. Customs Area Controller, Comptroller Odaudu Salefu, revealed the seizure, attributing it to the command's intelligence network. The trade of these birds is endangering their species, driving them toward extinction. The interception underscores Nigeria's commitment to combating illegal wildlife trafficking. At number 6, the South-South Zonal Forum of the Nigerian Union of Pensioners have called for the harmonization of pensions to be a living wage, citing current pensions as low as 1,500 naira to 3,000 naira monthly. The forum urged state governments to accede to their demands and consider pensioners for living pensions given their deplorable conditions. They appreciated the Akwa Ibom state government for releasing 14 billion naira for the payment of gratuity and called on the states to establish a pension commission. The forum also called on all state governors to include pensioners in their palliative schemes and appreciated Edo and Bayelsa states for implementing the health insurance scheme for pensioners. At number 7, members of Miyetti Kauta Hall staged a protest at the Federal High Court in Abuja, demanding the unconditional release of their president, Bodo, who the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, has detained. Comrade Kabiru Matazu, representing the group, described his arrest and detention as unlawful in a democratic society. Justice Iyang Ekwo had previously ordered the federal government to either charge Bodo or release him, with a motion for his release scheduled for hearing on March 5th. The federal government had sought to remand Bodo in custody pending investigation and arraignment on charges related to national security threats under the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. At number 8, the House of Representatives has called on the transmission company TCN to restore power to Yenagoa, the capital of Bayelsa State. This resolution came after Obuku Ofoji, representing Yenagoa, Kolomkuma and Opokuma Federal Constituency, introduced a motion titled Call to Resurrect the Power Transmission Substation in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. Ofoji said there has been a blackout in Yenagoa since the 132/33 kV transmission substation was destroyed by fire in September 2023. The House, presided over by Speaker Abbas Tajuddin, mandated the Committee on Power to verify TCN's compliance with the resolution. At number 9, the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has suspended referee Mohammed Gata from officiating in the Nigeria Premier Football League. The suspension, confirmed by referee committee chairman Mohammed Aminu, takes immediate effect. Gata was found wanting during the match between Katsina United and Heartland last weekend, which ended in a 1-1 draw. This suspension follows the earlier suspension of 2 other match officials from matchday 24 fixtures. Finally, at number 10, the United Kingdom's government is considering plans to pay asylum seekers whose applications have failed up to £3,000 British to move to Rwanda. The proposed scheme, part of a deal struck with Rwanda, was drawn up by ministers to clear a backlog of tens of thousands of asylum seekers who have been refused the rights to stay but cannot be returned to countries deemed unsafe. Under the new extension, people will receive the money if they agree to live in Rwanda, which the UK government considers to be a safe third country, despite reports from rights groups on political oppression. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.